Anybody there? Hello? Hi, it's your Instagranny again. Good to see you. I'm here with a fun book again for you today. And you might notice that I'm wearing a special hat. That's right, I bet you recognize it. It's a Cat in the Hat hat. And you know Cat in the Hat. Do you know what he orders when he goes to a restaurant? 1 fish, 2 fish, red fish, and blue fish. You know that story. And you know where he goes when he's sick? To see Dr. Seuss. That's right. And today's story is by Dr. Seuss, otherwise known as Theodore Geisel, a very popular and well-loved author. This one is called And to Think That I Saw It on Mulberry Street. There's so many Dr. Seuss books to choose from, but I like this one because I live close to a Mulberry Street. And I always think it's fun to think, what would I see when I'm walking down Mulberry Street? So I'm going to move my chair right beside you, and let's check out this book by Dr. Seuss, in honor of Dr. Seuss today. And to Think That I Saw It on Mulberry Street. When I leave home to walk to school, Dad always says to me, Marco, keep your eyelids up and see what you can see. But when I tell him where I've been and what I think I've seen, he looks at me and sternly says, your eyesight's much too keen. Stop telling such outlandish tales. Stop turning minnows into whales. Now what can I say when I get home today? All the long way to school and all the way back. I've looked and I've kept careful track, but all that I've noticed, except my own feet, was a horse and a wagon on Mulberry Street. That's nothing to tell of. That won't do, of course. Just a broken down wagon that's drawn by a horse? That can't be my story. That's only a start. Well, I'll say that a zebra was pulling that cart, and that is a story that no one can beat when I say that I saw it on Mulberry Street. I love the pictures. Yes, the zebra's fine, but what I think it's a shame, such a marvelous beast with a cart that's so tame. The story would really be better to hear if the driver I saw were a charioteer. A gold and blue chariot, something to meet, rumbling like thunder down Mulberry Street. No, it won't do it all. A zebra's too small. A reindeer is better. He's fast and he's fleet, and he'd look mighty smart on old Mulberry Street. Well, hold on a minute. Something is wrong. A reindeer hates the way it feels to pull a thing that runs on wheels. He'd be much happier instead if he could pull a fancy sled. A reindeer and a sleigh. Oh, say, anyone could think of that. Jack or Fred or Joe or Nat. Say, even Jane could think of that. But it isn't too late to make one little change. A sleigh and an elephant. Oh, there's something strange. I'll pick one with plenty of power and size. A blue one with plenty of fun in his eyes. And then, just to give him a little more tone, have a Raja with rubies perched high on a throne. Oh, say, that makes a story that no one can beat when I say that I saw it on Mulberry Street. But now, I don't know. It still doesn't seem right. An elephant pulling a thing that's so light would whip it around in the air like a kite. But he'd look simply grand with a great big brass band. Oh, a band that's so good should have someone to hear it. But it's going so fast, it's hard to keep near it. Oh, I'll put it on a trailer. I know they won't mind. If a man sits and listens while hitched on behind. Oh, but now, is it fair? What I've done, I'll bet those wagons weigh more than a ton. That's really too heavy, a load for one beast. Oh, I'll give him some helpers. He needs 2 at least. Oh, but now, what worries me is this. Mulberry Street runs into bliss. Unless there's something I can fix up, there'll be an awful traffic mix-up. Oh, it takes police to do the trick, to guide them through where traffic's thick. It takes police to do that trick. Oh, they'll never crash. Now, they'll race at top speed with Sergeant Mulvaney himself in the lead. Oh, the mayor is there, and he thinks it's grand, and he raises his hat as they dash by the stand. The mayor is there, and the aldermen too, all waving big banners of red, white, and blue. And that is a story that no one can beat when I say that I saw it on Mulberry Street. With a roar of its motor, an airplane appears and dumps out confetti while everyone cheers. Oh, and that makes a story that's really not bad. But it still could be better. Suppose that I add a Chinese man who eats with sticks, a big magician doing tricks. Oh, a 10-foot beard that needs a comb. No time for more. Oh, I'm almost home. I swung around the corner and dashed through the gate. I ran up the steps, and I simply felt great, for I had a story that no one could beat, and to think that I saw it on Mulberry Street. But Dad said quite calmly, just draw up your stool and tell me the sights on the way home from school. Oh, there was so much to tell, I just couldn't begin. Dad looked at me sharply and pulled on his chin. He frowned at me sternly from there in his seat. Was there nothing to look at, no people to greet? Did nothing excite you or make your heart beat? What is he going to say? Nothing, I said, growing red as a beet. But a plain horse and wagon on Mulberry Street. Oh, boy, what a story. How fun. Now, if you were on Mulberry Street, what would you add to that horse and cart sight? And what pictures would you draw to go with it, getting more and more outlandish as time went on? I love that story, adding piece after piece. So if you write a story about what you would see on the street close to your house or on your way to or from school, I hope you write it down, and I hope you draw some really fun pictures. I'd like to see it. So, well, until I see you again, I hope you stay healthy, do good work, and be kind. Okay, see you later, alligator. Toodaloo, caribou.